This video will cover the scope and sequence for 7th grade social studies in Gaston County schools. In this course, students will continue to build on their knowledge from 6th grade world history, but they'll begin their studies in 1400 CE and continue through the modern era of globalization. There are 7 units in this course, which include a unit on Renaissance and Reformation, where students will study societal change and new developments in art, science, and architecture. They'll move to the next unit, the First Global Age, where they'll study the age of exploration and European expansion. Unit 3 will cover changes in thought, economy, and government. In this unit, students will learn about the agricultural and industrial revolutions, as well as about the scientific revolution and Enlightenment, which will lead to the American, French, and Latin American revolutions. Unit 4 will cover rising global conflict, where students will learn about Western imperialism and the First World War. Unit 5 will cover the Great Depression, where students will learn about the worldwide economic depression after World War I. They'll learn about the rise of dictators and the beginning and events in World War II. In Unit 6, the students will study the Cold War, where they'll look at the global impacts and lasting competition and indirect conflict between the USA and the Soviet Union. And finally, Unit 7 will cover global issues and responses, where students will look at changes that lead to a more connected world. They'll focus on technology, health, economy, human rights, global organizations, and terrorism. Throughout the course, students will dive into inquiry lessons, where they're giving compelling questions that they will use varied sources that have multiple perspectives in order to solve or answer that compelling question. In these activities, you'll see a lot of student-led discussion, some small group work, where students will work together to come up with answers based on primary and secondary sources that they read.